I think it's kind of all going through one stream now. So I do see the fashion and the getting ourselves together as like a thing that's influenced by the world. But in America, yeah, it's the same. I feel like we do kind of make some I don't know, set some trends.
But in a fun and humorous way. And that was one song where I was like, this is too much. I can't say all this. But then I was like, no, I need to. I was having a conversation with Jada, and she was like, other people are going through these things. They need to hear somebody talk about it. They need to hear somebody say it.
You're like vibrating through my body, like you are living inside me because of how intense this connection is. Te sigo pensando, I keep thinking about you. Te sigo esperando, I keep waiting for you. I keep waiting for you to change. I keep waiting for me to change. I keep waiting for something that might not ever happen.
Favorite shit was like Sade and Erica and things like that. Like that's like the base of where I make music from, like soul stuff like that. And then Eminem, like, you know, you're 7 years old and My Name Is and Guilty Conscience comes on The Box. I don't know if you know what The Box, do you remember The Box?
Exactly what The Box.
I think that
life is stressful. Do you know what I mean? So of course there were stressful times. Look, it's not that unique, you know? Like I was in love with somebody. We were together for 2 years. We worked through good times, bad times, stress, and everything else. And then it came to an end, and we both moved on.
No, yeah, there were. But the thing is that those were all written for a TV show, for
I remember this.
something that was not for me. So Fantasize comes out, crazy, was stolen, comes out, thieves, pirates, crooks, illegal. What?
How are they stealing
I'll pay you more to put it away, like to get it back.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And that's physics. That's science. That's one of those things that, like, the knowledge of that can literally put my mind at ease, where I'm like, oh, I did deserve, what happened because I deserved it, because I knocked the domino over, you know, and set a course in motion.
Throw it on a listener. And I think that's my biggest connection with my audience and why it connects the way it do, because it's not necessarily preachy. It's just my own ups and downs and trying to figure myself out, as well as going through these times and traveling the world and my own experiences and putting them all into one.
Deciding how to maximize 13 minutes, but also celebrate. That's what this show is going to be. It's going to be a celebration of my catalog in the best way that we could have put it together.
When you're in a weird place, you're talking about weird stuff, if that makes sense.
Of course.
Like, so when I snapped out of that weird place, I was like, this isn't the music that I really want to make, because my whole album was going in that direction, like just a weird vibe. And it wasn't bad. The music was great, but it wasn't necessarily like where I'm at now. So I kind of restarted my whole project and just like started from scratch.
But also, I have it in random moments. But also it's like, it's less nerves and more just excitement, and less like, oh God, what if it's bad? It's more just like, you know, I need it to be, I want it to be like this, and I'm eager, and it's just more of like a adrenaline excitement and less of a fear or nervousness, you know.
I didn't expect that. Yeah, it was because, you know, like me being the one making my music, I don't expect it to be as moving for everyone else. And I forget that it can be powerful. I forget that, like, I have an ability to make music that can be emotional, you know.
He's going to be doing SNL, so it is really mind-blowing, and yeah, it's a big moment. I would love to tour in Asia. I've never been to Tokyo or to Korea or China. I've never been that side of the world. Thailand, Bali. Ooh, I would love to do that. Africa too. I hope there are some people out in Africa who are listening to my album so that I can do a tour there one day.
You know, with some of the approaches that I do, there are things that are like, are remembered, and like, even if it sounds messy and it sounds ugly, like, I hope that it sticks out for that reason, you know, and people kind of gravitate to it for that reason.
I wrote it because I'm still trying to figure that one out, like, and that just in terms of like growing up and like loving myself and the way I look and like physical appearance and all that mumbo jumbo. But it sits at number 6 just because I just felt like it was perfect, like it had to be perfectly in the middle of the record because it didn't suit neither the beginning or the end. It was just how I felt at that moment.
Ending where people are like, oh yeah, this is good, and I was like, that's enough. Sometimes you just got to know when to end it.
Do you have a trick for keeping a straight face?
The trick I use for keeping a straight face is usually I just think about the crew being like, this motherfucker's just... So we're out in the cold, you know, like I usually just think about like all the people who would like to go home. But sometimes it doesn't matter, and sometimes they're laughing too.